be doing a past paper. We will be going over doing some computer science revision. So that's going to be fun. Join along if you want, I guess, if you want to be revising or taking some notes. I'm mostly going to be doing a summary video because summary videos are my best friend. And I'm just going to be taking a lot of notes and trying to be, trying to process all the knowledge. Hello Rudra, welcome to the stream. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly get my booklet of paper. Ta-da! 5 days. These pages saying butchered. You see some computer science work I've done, but we're going to do summary, so I need to take notes of like stuff I don't really know, but that's going to be pretty much it. So since that's the case, actually I'm going to try move you guys a little bit closer. Hopefully that'll be okay. But yeah, so the plan is there actually a better way you can do this? No. I can't tell if that was actually better. Let's do it like this. I think that'll be fine. But yeah, today let's just get on with it. Also, by the way, if you're wondering how I felt about that biology paper, that was such a nice paper, it's not even funny. And I'll leave it at that, because we got to do some computer science instead. Haha. Oh god. Let's make this darker so you guys can't see, so it's less distraction. And let's begin. I think I accidentally muted the stream. God damn. Alright, hang on. Hold. Plonk. There we go. Okay. Lock in. When it allows me.
Welcome to a video which I'm aiming at people maybe
just right
before you walk in. If you happen to,
come on,
which I'll link below. But if you are about to do this exam, it's a bit longer than paper.
Probably best to shout out to Mr. Brown, computer science. But okay, I'll just shut up.
2, it is our programming paper. So any Python programming language concept, algorithms. So an algorithm is an algorithm version of program code which should be understood by any programmer. AQA have come up with their own version of pseudocode. Cool. Now all of them are fairly recognised. Process box, Telegram, a question.
Very nice.
Good programmer that each, if you solved it, the original problem out. Importantly, trace table.
Okay, so fundamentals of algorithms. An algorithm is a sequence of steps that can be followed to complete a task. Program code implements an algorithm. The algorithms are either per pseudocode or flowcharts. So you got start and end. You got a choice. So like, if blah 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 is equal to this and else. So if it does equal to that or whatever, then it will go down yes. But if it doesn't, then it will go down no. And process is like print yada 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 kind of thing. So that's key. And you also have abstraction, which is removing unnecessary details from a problem that you are given, and decomposition is breaking down the problem into smaller sub-problems to make the task easier to understand. So we're going to write that down, and yeah, very nice. Also, please do chat. I'll actually be reading chat right now, so maybe I should actually edit it. God, I'm not prepared for this, man. I'm not actually prepared for this. Please, people, please chat. That'd be highly appreciated. Okay, let me just edit this real quick. Properties. Now, Loki, I might actually copy this and then hide that. Properties. doing general revision chat if you want. Okay. Thank you. Let me revise. Smiley face. Oh, would you look at that? Just gonna move like that and pomp. Love to see it. Okay. Computer science paper 1. Fundamentals of algorithms. So you got an algorithm. It says there it's a sequence of steps that can be followed to complete a task. Sequence of steps to complete a task. A task. And then you got abstraction, which is removing unnecessary detail from problem, removing unnecessary detail. Drozo, hello Rudra, what's up? Removing unnecessary detail from a problem slash task. Hang on. I need to go. I have mock tomorrow. It's 12 AM. So why are you watching me then? Alright. Go sleep, bro. If you got mocks tomorrow, then sleep. I don't know why you're watching me for people. I'm just doing my revision and people can watch it, I guess. And then decomposition is breaking. I can't even. Oh my gosh, breaking down one huge problem into sub problems. To make it easier to understand. Moving on. I said moving on.
All of these solutions to solve the original problem. Trace tables are there to...
My beloved.
A row in a trace table, in case it tells you variable being used. It can also be...
Okay. Alright. Pause. Let's actually try to figure this out. So, you start off with number x and y. Num equals 0, x would equal 99, and y would equal 0. Hang on. You know what? I'm actually going to fill the table because I'm going that one step further. I'm going to predict the table before it happens. Bye, have a good one. Okay, thank you, Rudra. Get some sleep, buddy. Let me get them. Okay, where is it? Where's the screenshot at? Come here. Alright. My PC cannot handle live streams, I swear. Anyway, okay. So, we have our graph here. I'll make it so you guys can see it. Look. Look at this adorable little thing. Isn't this so cool? Alright, so we start off with 0. 999 for x. Oh, my PC doesn't lag. And then 0. For I 1 to 4, so I am range 1 to 4. Number equals input user input. So the user will input 355, 554, 199, and 409 because it asks to do it 4 times. If the number is greater than x, then x will equal number. So x is... Oh wait, no. What am I greater? Less. If the number is less than x, then x becomes number. So it's 3, 5, 5, and that means x equals 3, 5, 5. And then if number is greater than y, then
item.
Come back here, you. And then if the number is greater than y, then y will equal number. And since it is, it's 3, 5, 5. Now we go through it again. So 554. So you've got 554. Then if it's less than x, then x becomes 554. Actually isn't. So it actually isn't. Then we're gonna still keep 355. If I'm not being stupid here. And then if number is greater than y, then we replace it. So y now goes to 5, 5, 4. You kind of see the pattern. And then this keeps on going until you got the output of x and y. So that's very key to know. This is very key for pseudocode. Alright, moving on.
In a list, it can also be outputs, so print statements.
Let's see if I got it.
And the order.
So
space input. Actually, y is y. I'm going to on the same. Only this is because show
why is it blank?
Nothing happened to it. Next, and I'd put it on the same. Only this is bigger than y, and so y gets updated. And 199, this is less than the current value of x, and so x changes. We're left with a gap because nothing happened to x in that section, and so we should really leave a gap to show the sequence of this. If we
okay, I didn't know that. Alright. Apparently so basically what he's trying to say with now you know what? It's actually better to see my thing from an angle. Let me just pop it. So you know that I put 355 twice? So since technically nothing happened, he's basically saying just to forget about it, just leave it blank, pretend it doesn't exist. That's very interesting, guys. Holy days. I feel like a sellout. Jesus Christ. Alright, next.
Plugged in 119.
Loki should write that down though. For trace tables, if the number in a column is the same in the next row, leave it blank. How useful are these revision notes, guys? On a scale of 1 to 10. Next.
And above, it would.
Yeah, we get the point.
Well, what is this code doing?
Okay, I was wondering about that. That's fine then.
And you might be able to understand big bot. Linear search and binary search. A searching algorithm is there to find an item.
Difference of linear search and binary search is actually really key because people sometimes really screw this up a lot. I actually wasn't sure as well, but yeah, this is great. I'm pretty sure linear search is where it just goes through the list until it finds a number, and then binary search it like starts at the middle, and then it's like, oh, is it higher or lower? If it's lower, then it goes lower, higher, lower, and then till it finds it. If I'm not wrong. If I am, that's kind of sad.
Or to see if an item is in a group of items.
Okay.
There's no need for the list to be.
Compares each item to one by one until the target is found. Yes. And no need for the list to be in order. So I am right. So it literally will go through the list one by one. Does this number match up to the number that I've been given? No. Next. Is that number matched up? No. Next. Is that number? Oh yes, it is. Okay, I found it. It's in slot number 2 because remember, it doesn't start with 1. The list it starts with 0, a solid 0. So that's key. And then if I click the freaking number pad. Come here. Okay, compares middle item to the target, the size half the list. Yes, so I'm correct. I'm actually a genius. Thank God. So, okay, so he can make the So here's, if let's say there's one advantage and one disadvantage of linear search. One advantage, the list doesn't need to be in order. Disadvantage, it takes a long time because it goes through the entire list, and especially if one of the items in your list is near the end. Binary search, one positive and one negative. One positive is that it's faster to find the item that you're looking for, or number. We'll just say number. And then disadvantage, the list has to be in order. Now I call that disagree. So this is very good to know if you're taking computer science. Next.
Binary search is more time efficient for linear search, meaning as the list grows big, it will be quick.
Okay.
Awkward one to do because.
Okay. Bubble sort. I'm gonna actually just go back. So, bubble sort. Let's say you have a list of numbers. You have like 1, 6, 3, 7, or whatever. It will take that one number and it will compare it with the other number. Is this number bigger than this number next to it? If it is, then it swaps them both. If it's not, then it stays the same. Then it moves on to the next pair. It swaps them round if the number here is greater than it, than the other number. If not, then it stays the same. And then it does one full round of looking at the list, and then it keeps on repeating until the entire list is in order. Merge sort. What it does is that it splits up the list, so it joins together to see if the numbers are bigger than each other. Instead of needing to go through the list, it just does it all at once in smaller sections, and then it slowly brings it all back together in the same order.
Questions can take a bit more time.
See, look, this is bubble sort. So A, C, B, E, D, for example. Is A bigger than C? No, you leave it. Is B bigger than C? No, you leave it. Is C bigger than E? No, you leave it. But is E bigger than D? Yes, swap it. And then it keeps on going, but with this one, since it says only oh wait, what am I on? Is C bigger than B? Yes. That's what I meant, sorry. I can't speak. But yeah, you get the point. Merge sort, like it's gonna show you, look, see? It will split them up into different like groups and then group them back together in the correct order. But for some reason this one's backwards. I don't know why. I don't know if that's intended, but it should work where it just puts it in order, so yeah. Also, who's that one viewer? I have one whole viewer right now. That's crazy. Next.
Sending well, they may vary a little bit.
You got programming. Integer, real, boolean, character, string. D, you need to make sure you know these or else you are cooked. Integer is only a whole number. There can't be any decimals or something like that. It just has to be a whole number. Real, a number with a fractional part. This is basically decimal and stuff like that. Boolean, true or false, is either true or is false. Character is like a number, as a letter, number, or symbol. So like the character A. And a string is a group of characters in one. This is very key. I'm actually going to write this down. So integer is a whole number. And a whole number only. Real is a number with a fractional part. I can't spell, geez Louise. Boolean. True or false? Character. A letter, number, or symbol. Letter, number, or symbol. String. Group of characters. Beautiful notes. Next.
Depending on your... So 15 divided by 2 is 7.
Arithmetic. So, multiplication is known as the star. Real division is the slash because it kind of looks like a fraction. Integer division is divide, and then mod is modulus. So, mod is like what you have as your remainder, for example. So, just gonna write it down. Wait, I've already written it down though. Yeah, I actually have. Okay, screw that then. Next.
1.5. Fractional part. Now, all I'd point out is in AQA pseudocode 1 equal sign is how you do equal to, whereas in something like Python, you do 2 equal signs for a comparison. And here's an example of how you might use it with and or. So with and.
Cool. Okay, equal to basically is the same. Not equal to is that they're not the same. Greater than is that this value is better than the other value. But if they also might be equal, then it's greater than or equal to. Sorry. Not means opposite, and means both, or one side needed. Yo. Hello Blue Robot 15, welcome to the stream. Love your rock. Next. Okay, string handling. I low-key actually need to take notes.
To be true. And there are a few different string handling operations. The two to have in your head as you go in, I would say, are substring and concatenation. Substring is giving you part of the string, and they represent this using a subroutine where you give the start index, the end index, and the actual string you're just getting part of. So concatenation is adding two strings together, just a plus, but both sides.
I understand now. So basically, substring is like a selected part of the string, and then concentration is when you put two strings together. Pokemon card pack 6085. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. Blue Robot, thank you for also the good luck. Appreciate that. Next.
Sides have got to be. Variable is an identifier.
Programming, my favourite bit of this paper. I'm joking. The last question is probably going to be annoying. Next.
It's a value that can be changed. An identifier is just a name we give something. So we give variables Also,
let's just move on because I know what a variable is. A variable is basically something that is represented. So let's say you have word. Word can equal like 1 or like name or like a certain word. And then a constant is a constant. How crazy is that? So it also helps with readability, makes updating them in the future easier, and reduces the risk of accidental changes, which is quite nice. We will just have to hold for a second though, because I hear some commotion outside. I'll just I'll just be a couple of minutes. I'm sorry. We are so back. I have finally returned. Why didn't it minimize? There we go. Okay, we shall continue with our computer science revision. We're currently basically half an hour into the live stream. I think I will be ending though at 7:45 p.m. British summertime. So in around 5 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes. Don't worry guys, it's not because you're annoying. It's because I got other stuff going on. So yeah. Just a quick stream this afternoon. I mean this evening really, technically now. But I don't think I'll see if I can stream tomorrow morning. I'm not 100% sure though. So yeah, that's great. But yeah, just wish me luck with the exam.
And also that second point, it makes updating them in the future easier. Now pi won't change, but other common constants like tax rate or maximum capacity, those things might change in the future. And so if you have it as a constant, can't be
actually get some information I might find useful.
Just one by one.
User input is always a string. Very nice. You got sequence, selection, and iteration for your fundamental.
Statements are the main headline bit is the actual if part of your equal to
else, if, else.
So forgetting about else if, and it can lead to logic errors if code runs when it shouldn't really be running.
Why is it still saying be right back? I'm back. What? Why are you here? Oh, does it change all of it? Oh no. What the hell? Okay, now that's just annoying. I am indeed back. I don't know why it's still saying be right back.
Iteration is our third kind of construct, and these are the loops. And we've got two types of loops, two types of iteration.
Definite, indefinite, and
definite and indefinite.
So a for loop definite and indefinite. Jesus, my English.
Repeats a set number of times.
Yes.
And that's what definite iteration is.
Indefinite is when or is like.
You know how many set it to a code. That'll be on separate lines. Actually included.
That should be while. Yeah.
Program
repeat until. Yes.
On a million repeat. The first difference here. The always runs at least once. There are two data structures to know about. A data structure array. So
I'm really sorry, but I will now have to go. We got some stuff going on. I appreciate you guys being here for the short live stream though. It's always a bit shorter than usual, but it is what it is. I'll try and do some more revision tomorrow. But yes, other than that, thank you so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. And I'll see you soon.